Hey y'all, what's up? This is Sean Mike coming to you guys with another video. But before we get into all that, make sure you subscribe, comment, and like down below. Tell me some things you liked about the video and what you didn't like about the video. Today I'm just saying we need to stop with the BS and stop the violence. Before we get into the video, let's start on a lighter note. First off, I just saw Fast 7 with my sister. It was really great. I really loved the movie. It was awesome. I know this is kind of to the left, but I kind of had a great time seeing that movie. It was really great, awesome. Okay, now off to the video. Um, First off, I want to say that not all cops are bad cops. That's all I want to say. Not all cops are bad cops. There are cops that are doing the right thing, stopping crime, being our superheroes of the world. Definitely. Okay? That's what I want to say first. Now, what's making me come to making this video, it really enlightened me, was the South Carolina incident. I don't know if you heard about what happened. Let me get some clarification to make sure we got all this noted correctly. Okay, so there was a victim that was pulled over. There was a man that was pulled over. His name was Walter Scott. He got pulled over for a broken taillight. I believe it got escalated into something more. The cop, Michael Slanger, followed him because he started to flee. He got out of his car. He started to flee. He tased him, right? He tased him. And then he proceeded to pull out his gun and just pow, pow, pow. I believe he shot 8 times. Shot him 5 times in the back. 5 times, towards his back area because the guy was, of course, running. And one hit his ear. I kind of get emotional talking about this. One hit his ear and, one grazed his ear and so on and so forth. Now, there's a lot of things that's going on. First off, people released pictures and so on and so forth, and it was hitting the news. Then there was a gentleman who was there walking on his way going to work. He works at a barber shop, and he heard the commotion and everything going on. He pulled out his camera and started recording it. Today, it just came out that, he was going to delete the video because he was very scared of releasing it. He spoke to cops and all that stuff. He was very scared of his life because, this is a very big video. This is something that pretty much explains what's going on. You know what I mean? There was a lot of facts that were coming out that weren't correct and all that stuff. So he decided to release the video. And once the video was released, it showed that cop, shooting him. When I saw that video, I didn't know what to say. I mean, it looked like there were some things with planting guns. There were some things. It was a lot of things in that video. It was really emotional to me that we really gotta stop this violence thing, because this thing is really something to me. And I know it's very, just like I said, it's a very touchy topic, and mainly sometimes I talk about the entertainment and stuff like that. It's really fun, but when I get into really of what's really going on in the world, it really affects me. It really touches me because being as a black male, it feels really crazy to just like, you gotta really be aware. Like I was talking to my dad, I was saying that I know a lot younger times when I was younger, it was all about, okay, how the girls doing, da 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 da. Now you got to worry about how the guys are doing. Are they going to come home safe and da 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 da? It's really crazy nowadays, to me at least. It's just so crazy that all this stuff is going on. Like, when does it stop? When does it stop? Like, I'm over it. I'm just over it. It's the same story over and over and over again. And if the video wasn't released, we know what it would have been. Like, I'm not going to deal with this. Like, like, it's crazy. We know what this video would. This is the classic story. I was threatened, and the reason why he shot, he felt he was threatened, so he figured he want to shoot 8 times instead of running after the guy with a nightstick. I mean, we rather get the nightsticks out, and when we gotta put the code in, put the passcode. I don't know with certain people. I don't know. I try to figure out intuitive ways, because I'd rather have a busted face than a dead person. Like, I'm a different person. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm all about all sides. Okay. So if the person did something that was aggravating and saying, oh, yo, talking a little slick, I mean, no offense, all right? But I'm saying that's what you get for that. But for me, I'm saying in general, though, if we're going to be running and shooting people for broken brake lights because we feel threatened and we need to get respect, there's somebody that needs to be really evaluated at that police station, at the police chief. It's a very touchy subject. For me, it's just a very annoying for me. when I'm seeing all these things on the news, Eric Garner, Mike Brown, Trayvon Martin, I mean, it's so crazy. That's why I tell my parents, like, I don't want to watch the news. I try to stay focused and be aware. Just do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Steer away. But the reason why it also gave me to make this video as well was Chris Brown, Chris Rock was pulled over a couple of times. And, I saw an interview with Isaiah Washington. He was saying, change your car around. I drive a Prius now and stuff. For me, I'm like, no, I shouldn't have to do that. I shouldn't have to do all this and that just to, be comfortable and live the life I live. That person don't have to do that. This person don't have to do that. So why I have to do that? You know what I mean? And I don't want to make this a black thing, but it happens to be that. I'm all about all rights, okay? I'm about all rights. Black lives matter. All lives matter for sure. But right now, Black Lives Matter. We need to have that out there because it's just something that is needed. Because a lot of people are seeing like, yo, like my life ain't worth nothing because people are just coming out here shooting everybody. You know what I mean? For me, it's just really something that's in the gut of me. Like it's been riling up, and I've been quiet about Eric Garner and Mike Brown and all these people because it's just like, yo, okay, well, hopefully people learn. Hopefully, when are you gonna learn? Like this is really getting crazy. Just shooting people, just people losing sons, fathers, daughters, aunts. Uncles, fathers, sons, cousins. You know what I mean? All for what? For a little brake light? For a license that was fake? You just gonna bang somebody up? Like, yo, I'm not the one for all of this. Like, it's just really crazy for me. I don't know. I don't know if I'm crazy, but tell me how you guys feel about everything that's going on as of late in the past couple of years, just with the black community and just with these cops. They just don't give a damn. And the main thing for me that really, 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 really got me riled up, the other day I was watching Lovely T. This is another YouTube channel that I love to watch. She makes amazing, great videos. You guys got to check her out. She made a video about, I don't know, it was some white hashtag when, don't get offended to this, when white people get privilege or whatever like that, when I was white, when I used my white card or something like that, white people on Twitter, these were white people on Twitter, they were talking on Twitter, oh, I was pulled over and I was drunk, a cop told me, oh, next time, just major things that nowadays that black African-American men are getting shot for, killed for, getting pulled over for. It's just really, really crazy. It's so crazy. My battery dying. Okay, like I don't know. How do you guys feel about all these things that are going on? How do you guys feel about the South Carolina thing that's going on? I'm happy that he's being charged now. I'm happy that all this is starting to happen. I'm glad that they had that video. I'm glad he didn't delete that video. Imagine what would happen if he would have deleted that video. I'm glad, and I am hoping justice is prevailed and everything is in the right, in the right spirits, because I just can't take another not guilty. I can't take another not think. You know what I mean? And don't get me started on George Zimmerman, still causing problems, still doing things. Yo, lock the mother lover up. Like, yo, I'm not like, yo, it's just really, really crazy to me. Tell me what you guys feel, yo. I'm getting angry about this. Let me get out of here, y'all. This is Sean Mike coming, guys, with another I'm Just Saying. Make sure you subscribe, follow me on Twitter and all that jazz down below. This is Sean Mike, y'all. Peace.